The front end of the nuclear fuel cycle is constrained by a highly consolidated chemical processing sequence. Before mined uranium can be enriched, it must undergo conversion from uranium trioxide to uranium tetrafluoride. This hazardous step requires specialized, corrosion-resistant fluorination reactors. Decades of underinvestment have left Western conversion infrastructure severely depleted. By 2028, Western reactor demand will reach 20,500 metric tons of uranium equivalent. However, domestic operational capacity is projected to reach only 16,000 metric tons. This leaves a persistent annual deficit of 4,500 metric tons. Historically, this structural gap was balanced by Russian exports. Rosatom maintains a stable conversion capacity of 20,000 metric tons, controlling 40% of global throughput. This single-source dependency leaves Western utilities highly vulnerable to geopolitical supply disruptions. Western conversion capacity is concentrated in just 4 facilities. Nameplate capacities are highly misleading due to operational and chemical constraints. In 2026, the combined operational output of these facilities will fall short of the 19,800 metric tons required by Western reactors. Orano's French facilities represent the largest Western asset, but are limited to 12,500 metric tons due to reagent supply constraints. In the United States, the restarted Metropolis plant is restricted to 5,500 metric tons. Legacy equipment issues also limit the United Kingdom's Springfields facility to just 25% of its capacity. These physical bottlenecks prevent Western utilities from decoupling from Russian supply chains. While raw uranium is abundant in Canada and Australia, the West lacks the chemical infrastructure to process it. This structural deficit mirrors the early 20th century German monopoly on coal tar intermediates, which paralyzed Allied dye and explosives manufacturing. Physical scarcity of conversion capacity has triggered an unprecedented price shock. Between 2018 and 2025, spot conversion prices escalated by 465%. Prices surged from $11.50 to $68 per kilogram of uranium. Long-term contract prices followed this upward trajectory, rising to $58 by 2026. This sharp divergence began in 2022. Following the geopolitical rupture in Ukraine, utilities scrambled to secure non-Russian capacity, turning a low-margin service into a premium-priced bottleneck. This economic reality confirms that energy security is governed by chemical processing limits rather than raw resource availability. Until the West builds redundant, high-capacity fluorination reactors, its nuclear fleet remains tethered to Russian state enterprises. The transition to energy independence is blocked not by capital, but by the hard physics of chemical synthesis.